we are on our way to our first little vacation of the year, actually. We're getting away to the coast in Galveston, so we just made our first stop at Buc-ee's because obviously, so I'm gonna go get some snackies. We are filling up with gas, and yeah, I'll take you with us. Buc-ee's Halloween. Never been in a Buc-ee's. It's wild. It's freaking huge. I love the banana pudding. I think I might have to get a banana pudding. Show us what you got. A puppet. Buc-ee's puppet.
I feel like Noodle will love this.
He would love that. And you're gonna get, and you're.
I'm gonna get this to ride on my motorcycle.
You have to. Let me see how it goes. Does it really slap on and everything?
Yeah, it's a slap bracelet.
Let me see it. You gotta demonstrate.
Well, it doesn't like really go straight.
Yeah, it does.
Oh.
Hell yeah. And they have Halloweeny. There's some cool stuff for not horrible prices. Oh, I like that candy corn glass catch-all. This is super cute. Very excited. We are going to, what is it called? Arcadia Floral and Decor, mostly to see a puppy dog, but we'll go see what's like inside. Holy cannoli. Holy moly. This is incredible. I mean, what? That witch is scary. Definitely gotta love glitter. There's some fall. Colors I'm thinking about more for next year are these. Quick snacky snack. Yeah. Yep.
For this, a money sign for the S. Scrooge McDuck. I like the dragon on the guy's head.
Freaking cool,
Oh,
man.
that's cool.
That's like Wizard with Dragon. That's kind of like what's it called? Labyrinth.
Alice in Wonderland.
Oh yeah.
The mushrooms. Just clean the lens. Yeah.
Yes. No, it's fine. It was just the lighting. Well, they do have Halloween. Just look, because they're all mid-century style. Look at them. Yeah, I do too. And the carnival ride in the back.
And I like the TV, how it looks. It's like, these are all flat screen, and that one's still got the
Rounded.
Yeah.
All right, so you enter right into the kitchen. Look, the black and white checkers. I love it. Super cute. Kind of reminds me of New Orleans. I mean, I act like I've never been here before. Then you have potty here. Let's see what we got. There's actually a bathtub. Woohoo! Awesome. Aww. That's so sweet. I like the cool little vintage moments. The stove probably will work for the next 100 years. And then you walk into the little living area. Love this. Look at this. Look at this. Just kidding.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. There's a little balcony out there. Look at this beautiful
You can go out on it, you just have to go through the window.
What?
No, it's supposed
I don't know what that means.
You have to open the window to go out on it. It's
Okay.
It's kind of cool. It still has the old windows too.
Beautiful. And then we have a little cabinet here. And then restroom. That's a lie. This is not the restroom. This is the bedroom. So this is going to be a hard thing for me because, I mean, I bring an eye mask when I travel. So this will be super bright. But there's also a TV in here, which is lovely.
Oh, it's got an air conditioner in here? Let's turn
Yes.
that on there.
Boy, move.
Sorry.
Look at that. Look at it. Super cute. Super cute. Really cute street of like historical homes. I'm going to look that up though. There's a lot for sale. View off the balcony. So beautiful. We're about a 10-minute walk from the beach. Here's a better look at the street.
Your bedroom, you can buy that and rent it.
That's right. This one's for sale.
Let's see how long the walk is.
So cute. All right, we decided to take the car. It's just about 6 or 7 blocks, but end of day, really hot. We're exhausted. We'll probably walk tomorrow. Actually looks quite clear for Galveston. Really impressed. The longest continuous sidewalk in the world. After the 1900 storm, construction began on the Galveston seawall project. The first section began a seawall that was built after the Galveston hurricane of 1900 for protection from future hurricanes. Construction began September 1902, and the initial segment was completed on July 30th, 1904. Cost of the first section was $1.6 million. Wow. Cool. Some bars and traditional food eateries. Some hotels, and then the pleasure pier is down there. He went out with his water shoes. Go out pretty far here. He's actually out pretty far. Oh my gosh, what are these? They're like beach fleas? What the heck? It's actually quite clear for Galveston. This is insane. It looks dirty, but it's not. And it's like
clear.
super warm.
Like, you can literally see it. You can see right through it.
Okay, so it rained last night, and I don't know if that's why the cicadas are so loud. I've never heard them this loud. Whoa, can you hear that? Oh my gosh, my camera's all foggy. That's incredible. Okay, it is day 2. It is Friday, and we're gonna go get some coffee and a little breakfast snack and do a little shopping because it rained really bad last night. I don't think either one of us got like a ton of sleep right at first because the lightning felt like it was like right on top of the house. Anyway, I think we're gonna go to a little bagel coffee spot, see what we can find, and then we're gonna do a little bit of shopping before we go to the beach today. Hopefully it gets sunny and doesn't rain anymore. Always this time. both got everything bagels. Butter, strawberry cream cheese. We got a hot mocha and a nice chai.
If I say I'm not doing that,
It looks so
those 4 words, those 4 words together.
It's delicious. They have a haunted manor, Pirates, Legends of the Gulf Coast. I think we did both of those last time.
I don't know if we did the Pirates.
No, I don't think we did the Pirates. Greetings from Galveston, Texas. We have to pee. I just love these beautiful chairs. Alright, we're gonna get some of this.
Quarter pound is $3.75.
Okay. Old Galveston Square. I will never get over that big ass trumpet. Okay, so we just finished. We did some shopping today, just stores that like we've been to before. So I'll show you a few pictures here of where we went. Some of my favorite stores here are the Witchery on Post Office or I think it's Post Office Road. I also love, I'll put the names here, but it's like everything's kind of handmade from different places all over the world. So money goes back to them, which I really love. I got like a little, I'll show you everything I got when I got home, but I got like a little handcrafted pumpkin. We got a few things at this really nice boutique where it has like all over brands, you know, candles, clothing, gifts, stuff. Really, really cute. Got a gift for my sister. And then we got a few things at the, like where the clothes have SPF in them, or they have like the bamboo sheets and all that. So I'll put some footage in here. Like her assistant employee of the month was this little precious puppy dog named Charisma. The little boy's name was Charisma. I'm just obsessed. We had a good time down there. So we're gonna get changed and we're gonna go down to the beach for a little bit. We're gonna have some dinner, and then we're going on, one of the ladies in the shop told us about a haunted harbor tour. So we're very excited about that. So it's an hour-long tour on the water. You can bring your own drinks and stuff. So I think it's gonna be super fun. So we're gonna get some sunscreen on and go to the beach. We picked up some water and we picked up some pool noodles from Walmart last night. I think tomorrow we might hit up a Goodwill before we head out. Tomorrow we're going to go to the Houston Natural Science Museum. I wanted to show you guys this. I really want to show you guys the streets here. So maybe I'll have Freddie like drive slowly out, and then I'll show you the balcony. But you have to let me show you. So you have to go out the window, have somebody hold it for you while you go out. But it's really, really sweet. We sat out here for at least an hour last night watching the lightning. Really, really nice. All right, I'm gonna go get ready for the beach. All right, we had a little bit more waves today. We're here much earlier though. Wave. Hello.
Try and get the music going.
All right. It's so humid. We are about to go on our haunted harbor tour. We just had a delicious dinner and now we're waiting to board. So let me show you where we're at. what?
Refinery or an oil rig.
Definitely.
It's like a military ship right now.
Cool pirate ship. That's where we ate.
To tell for it. One of the more notable being of a 15-year-old apprentice that was tasked with manning the sails leaving Buenos Aires. Unfortunately, it was rough seas that day and he would lose his footing, falling all the way to the...
Okay, we are on day 3. This is Saturday and we are on our way home, and I made Freddie stop for the Natural Science Museum, History, Science, whatever, I'll show you. But it looks really pretty. We're gonna see butterflies and we're gonna do the planetary stuff, and it said something about King Tut's tomb. So human.
I don't feel like it's that bad at all.
Man, I wish we had these. God dang. Come to Austin. Incredible tree. Wow.
Green and orange one at the top.
Yes. My friends, we are home. So I wanted to tell you a little bit. I didn't get a ton of footage today at the museum, but I did get a little bit. I didn't get a ton on the boat last night, but I wanted to talk to you guys about how it all went. So last night, hopefully I'll have some footage from Freddie and stuff here because we were both taking pictures and video, but it was really hard for me to see on the boat. But we did a haunted harbor boat tour. It was about an hour long. So we had this lovely dinner. We got right in. It was perfect. We ate at Willie's, I believe. Anyway, amazing dinner, delicious food. Really, really delicious, actually. It was more of like a high-end beach dinner. Anyway, and then the pier where we got on the boat was like right behind the dinner spot, so it was super easy. The guys were hilarious, very punny, played great music. At one point, the whole boat, or most of the boat was singing Four Non-Blondes, and honestly, I really, really love an all skate. And when like everybody sings together, I don't know what it is, but if you've ever experienced it at a show, at church or something, it's just an incredible feeling to have everyone singing together. And anyway, it was just like the best. It's like the best soundtrack to be on the boat. It was incredible. Some really cool ghost stories, but really we just had a lot of fun. It was a great time, and it was about $45. So if you're in Galveston, highly recommend that tour. Just being on the water for an hour was worth the $45. So highly recommend that. Then we went and had some little treats, watched a little bit of a movie, passed out, and it ended up raining again overnight. So it was perfect because we woke up this morning, got ready to go, and went to the museum. So the museum is actually about $25 to get in, just the general admission area. And we went to the Museum of Natural Science. Incredible. Like, I cannot wait to go back because there's a lot that we didn't get to see. So we started off with the butterfly. So let me go back to the prices. So it's $25 general admission. If you want one of the temporary fun things, you can do $35. That gets you general admission, and then you pick from this layer of a list of extras you can add on. So we added on natural death by natural causes. So then we added on for $10. I think it was like $8 or $10. We added on the butterfly exhibit. So we started with the butterfly exhibit. It was absolutely incredible. I was in tears. You go through like a lot of diagrams and visuals and stuff first. We were in there for a good 30 minutes. Some incredible things, gross stuff too. And then you go into the rainforest area where there's some birds, tons of butterflies. It was just insanely cool. So I have a lot of footage from that. Waterfall in the center is kind of like this spiral down. I don't know. It was an emotional experience for me, for sure. I just thought about my mom the whole time. But I've always loved butterflies. I decorated my whole room as a kid in butterflies for a long time. And then after that, we went and looked through some of the general admission stuff. There was a huge amount of science stuff, which I would love to go back and play around with. That was incredible. I got some footage there that I'll put here. Then we went to the death by natural causes area. Super cool. Super cool. I love kind of weird oddity stuff. And like different bodies and what they would look like with a different disease. Cool things like fiesta ware being radioactive, like super cool stuff like that. I love learning new things. And then we went back and finished out our 3 hours there with some general admission stuff. Like, I think we we walked through African animal area, and then like Texas animals, which was really cool. And then we saw some sea creature stuff. What I really want to do when I go back is do the Dark Side of the Moon laser show. There's like a whole planetarium area. There's just so much that we didn't get to see. Anyway, we ended up going to Goodwill last night too. And so I want to show you a little bit of a haul of what I got while we were there, through everything, all 3 days. It was the perfect amount of time to be away. We really missed Noodle. We brought him back little treats and a little gift. But yeah, let me show you what I got over the 3-day trip. Okay, our first stop was Buc-ee's, of course. So I got a couple shirts there. Never really purchased shirts or any like anything other than snacks from Buc-ee's. And if you've been to Buc-ee's, you know it's huge and like a huge superstore of things. So I got a crop top, super cute. And then I also got a tank. I tried them on like over my clothes, so we'll see. And then the first thing we did when we got to actual Galveston was we did go to an antique store and we got something for the house there, but I thought that was super adorable. I like the color combo there. We really love stained glass, and so we've been trying to find a piece for our kitchen. This is kind of delicate, but we got, weirdly enough, a butterfly piece of stained glass, and this was only like $12, so insane price. Probably put this on one of the back doors. Okay, that's the answer. Before we got into Galveston, we stopped by Arcadia Floral and Decor, and I really went to go see Daisy, but she was not there. It's the puppy dog. But I did get this piece for Halloween to put in the kitchen for like the party theme. Super cute. And then I got a vintage piece that I wanted to keep for myself, but I think I'm gonna resell. This gorgeous 80s vase, peach, of course. Very Golden Girls, which I love, but this was 11, and she was like, well, I guess I have to give it to you for 11 because that's what I'm like, yes, well, you have to, that's what the price is. Other thrifted things I got at Goodwill is I got some ribbon for myself. This is probably for resale. Looks like a chip and dip. It also looks like it could be a lid to something, but because it's just a handmade pottery piece, I like the speckle, I love the color, and it's a small chip and dip, or it could be, you know, veggie and dip. Anyway, super cute. That was $2.99. The ribbon was $1.99. It's like an olive green. That's for me. And then these little knitted Christmas hats. Got 3 of those. And then I think I'm gonna keep those and the ribbon. But I got another thing for sale. Teddy bears are really big right now, and everything I've been selling regarding little baby stuff has gone really well. This is made in Japan. So anything made in Japan is definitely vintage. If it says made in China, it doesn't mean it's not vintage. It just means it's much newer, probably in the last 20 to 25 years. So this will be for resale. And then I got this little trivet at one of the boutiques on the Strand. It's just a wool trivet. Got it for my sister because she loves Christmas. I got at the store, so this was, I think, it's called Grace's, I think, on the Strand. And then this is from, what is it called? Asha Project? No, that's not the name, but that's the brand. But it's one of the stores on the Strand that, like, a lot of the things are handmade from different countries, and some of the profits from that go back to the people, which is great. So I got a little pumpkin. The trivet was, I think, 16, and then this was 8. And then I got this little owl to be a friend with bubbles. It's a big fat owl, and I love chubby things, so super cute. This was 9. It's a lot. This was a lot. But at that boutique, that's what you're gonna get. And then I think the last thing I got was, we got some at like the Sola place where it's like UV changes colors. They have some sheets and stuff like that. Anyway, we got a bunch of nail polish, and this one changes in the UV. So it starts on this color and then it ends in a green grass color. Anyway, we had a wonderful time. It was a great, perfect amount of time to get away. We got some fun activities done. We got to actually go in the ocean before it rained. It did rain a few times while we were there, but we probably got 4 or 5 hours at the beach total the whole weekend. We got shopping done. We got a little boat trip. We got to go to the museum, which I highly recommend. I think we ended up spending $45 a piece at the boat ride and at the museum. So really affordable weekend. I think the most expensive thing we did was like the fancy dinner last night. But anyway, if you've been to Galveston and I haven't mentioned something that you think we should do, please let me know, because I really love going. We've considered like even buying a place down there as an investment property. But yeah, that's all I wanted to share. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.